broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey buzzers, what's going on? Welcome back to the Hit the Floor After Show. It was a long week break, and we're so excited to be back to talk to you. So make sure if you're watching live that you join us. All you have to do to co-host with us is join the hashtag ABTV Hit the Floor. I'm your host, Alikona Bradford. You can find me at Boys and Beauty01, so make sure you tweet all your opinions about the show right at me and these lovely people sitting next to me. Go right ahead.
Hi, I'm Lauren Curges, and you can catch me at ThatChickLC on Twitter and Instagram.
All right. Hi, guys. It's your girl, Janeisha. John, you can catch me on all social media at Janeisha_MissVI.
Hey, everybody. It's Cameron Penny. You can catch me on Instagram at Cameron Penny.
There you go.
Hey, all right. So we had an awesome leading song into this episode because the first thing we want to talk about with you guys is German. Hello, creep. Thank
No,
you.
he was driven. He was driven
Is that
to
what
be
it
that.
is?
It was driven.
It was passion.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
all started.
Tenacity, integrity.
She's cheating on him, laying in the bed with him, come home from Vegas having sescapades. He goes to try to stop her friend Olivia, and listen, they driving German to craziness.
So, I hear you, Cameron, but my thing is, why not just put an end to it? Why are we stalking and doing crazy, creepy
Thank
stuff?
you.
Like,
Because she's cheating on
it
him.
doesn't matter.
What you mean? I mean,
So
he's,
then just say it. Why are you
No.
still doing it and busting pictures of the dude?
Exactly, and then pretending like you don't know anything. That's creepy.
It's creepy,
creepy.
but it's foul with
It is
Asha's
foul.
doing.
It
You
is
foul,
foul. It is
Asha.
foul.
You know what's interesting to me though is when they had the whole conversation, because obviously they picked up where we left off last week, and Asha's still in denial, right? And she's like, "No, you didn't kill her," and he's like, "Yeah, I did actually." And then when he goes into his explanation about how he killed her, she's like, "But wait, you knew it was rigged?" I'm like, "Are you still stuck on that? Why are you still stuck on that?"
I think for me, I just kind of felt like she thought, well, you've been pretending this whole time that you didn't know anything. That would creep me out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, not only are you a murderer, but you're also a really good liar.
But the murderer was like accidental murder. It wasn't like he went over there with intention to murder.
That is true. That's
He went
very
over
true.
there where to talk and speak and something happened.
Fair enough.
But Asha's been cheating on purpose.
Okay,
my
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But I will say
And
this.
lying.
No, but listen, that's German story. We don't know if that's what really happened. He could be given the nice version of the
Okay,
story.
I'll give you that. You're
Because we see, right, because when I saw his explanation and he's crying and she's holding him, and I was like, oh, that's a moment. It's a moment. But then I thought of him smashing the picture of Derek on the
Uh-oh.
desk and then turning around and lying.
CC freak.
What?
I see you.
What does she say?
He did kill her by accident.
But now he's embracing the crazy side.
Right.
He was
Yeah.
always crazy.
It just took a little something to
Bring it out of
yeah.
him.
Well, the cheating and the lying in German, and we see what's going to happen next episode.
Well, yeah. No, but he didn't know at that point. She wasn't cheating and lying at that point, right?
No, but she left him, what was it, last season for?
Right,
yeah,
but
he
he
had
killed
to watch her.
But he killed her at the beginning. Season 1, episode 1, season 2 is when we find out she's murdered because Olivia wasn't in season 2
No,
at
I was talking
all.
about the Derek situation. He'd been dealing with this whole Derek
he
thing
might
for a
have been
while.
creeping on her since the beginning.
Oh, got it.
That's why I've been telling you guys. He probably knows that, Ash has been messing around because
He has to.
And it
He
built
has
up
to
the
know.
crazy in him. I'm telling you.
But then why not just come out with it? Why are you going to keep it inside?
Exactly, Asha. Exactly. Why don't you just come out with it, Asha? Just come out.
He's obsessed. And right now his focus, again, because he's slightly a little crazy, his focus right now is to get Derek. Simple
But
as
why not Asha?
He still wants to be with Asha. He's like,
But
madly in
okay,
love.
but that's like the girl who gets pissed off at the dude for She doesn't get mad at the dude who's cheating on her, but she gets mad at the girl he's cheating with, and you're like, but it took
right.
both
He's
of
crazy.
them. What?
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Did I leave anything out? Do we want to move on?
I'm sure we'll come back to it somehow in the story because
Wait, I if this might kind of actually lead into something else.
Okay.
Listening to his play-by-play as to what happened with Olivia, I did notice he doesn't know what happened or how Olivia's body got to the groundbreaking.
Right.
So that started to kind of raise some questions for me, and then maybe I'm kind of pushing him, giving my prediction a little bit, but I kind of feel like Sloan has something to do with it.
Really?
Yes.
You see, I'm glad you said that because I felt the setup way before the end of the show.
Right.
As soon as Sloan started talking to that Catherine lady and was like, history, let me tell you my history. She didn't even have to start with the history. I was like, girl, zip it.
Right. Especially when she says, I will never forgive her.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
No. Shout out to Kim Waynes on a special appearance. But yeah, when she was, that was Kim Waynes. Yeah. But when she was like, I wanted to kill her, like, you done blew it right now.
Why you say it to a cop?
I mean,
That's up to somebody who's been killed.
Right.
At the same time, Kim kind of, her name on the show, Catherine. Yeah, she manipulated that situation so
absolutely.
well. You came in like, you're confident. I'm here for you. I understand.
Yeah. I have
tell me
babies
your
too.
What happened?
Yeah.
What's going on?
And first of all, cops aren't supposed to do that.
No.
I mean, if they're interrogating, but still, you're supposed to be protecting her.
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole situation was just weird.
It's very Oscar manipulated.
Oh, very.
From the first episode of this season, we said don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
We did.
And everybody keeps go to the next story.
Well, no, actually, just to close that one up really quick. Yep, that's what I wanted to say. We never knew exactly how the whole Pete and Olivia situation played out. It was just a nice peek in history. We knew they cheated, whatever, but the fact that Olivia had the gall to say, hey, party at my place.
Party over here.
Purposely.
Wow.
And it's your best
on your
friend.
man.
Girl.
See, look, I agree with Taylor Warwick. Asha needs to tell Derek her feelings and leave German. The definition is a mess.
Oh,
Yeah.
We agree with that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Anyways, okay, so next topic was Jackson. I want to talk about Jackson and Lionel. He's a hot mess too.
I thought
You
he was
said it.
so weak in this whole situation.
You said it.
I said they were going to start banging sooner or later.
Whipped.
He did.
He's so whipped.
The power of the vagina should have been the name of this show.
I didn't see that one coming. I honestly, because he can't. No! Okay, here's why. You close your mouth. Here is why. In the beginning, you have Yelena and you have Terrence talking to him, and he's like, anything I can do to make her feel pain.
He was bitter.
Yeah, but really the bitterness just went boop and fell off the shoulder.
Because, like what he said, the power of
the POV.
There you
It's like
go.
POV.
POV.
Oh, yeah.
No, but seriously, no. I just kind of think that he was like so bitter about it, and he kind of wanted to know that he could get back with her, and the fact that she was just so open to like, yeah, let's try this again.
But he caved way too
As soon as
quickly.
a woman says sex to a guy, it's like,
he's like,
duh.
Right, well, yeah, but then
That's
also,
it.
but there was feelings. There's still past feelings, obviously. But if someone screws you over and burns you that hard, really, did you think you were going to be able to handle that situation and walk away?
Power to vagina.
But that's what I'm saying. He should have known better. You don't do that. You just don't do that.
Remember, the only Baldwin we trust is Alec. We don't trust none of Stevens or none of Alec is the only one who gets credibility.
Oh, wait. Real Talk 1411 says, remember Chase Vincent said that he did help someone, quote unquote, move Olivia's body. Who is that someone?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, good call.
Janeisha said it.
I mean, because Chase Vincent's a big dude.
My thing
It was Derek.
is, no, but
They just had to go with the music. I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
do kind of think Olivia has something to do with it. Maybe because think about it. You know what? I just kind of feel so. I have a gut, so I'm gonna stick with it. But
Wait, Olivia has something to do with...
not
You
Olivia.
mean
Sorry,
Sloan.
Sloan has something
Yeah.
to do with Olivia's. Yeah.
I'm so confused right now. Okay,
Yes.
got it. Okay, anyways, going back to Jackson, yeah, he caved. Obviously, Lionel's got herself in a little bit of a pickle. A lot of one. Getting
Yes.
locked. Yeah, well,
She
that
had,
too.
like 30 liars.
Yeah, locked out.
And I love how Jelena is always like one step ahead of her.
Yes.
You know, she thinks that, okay, I'm gonna get over on them, and then next thing you know, she walks in like, nope, not happening.
Oh, that was so smart.
Dude,
it was-
I love
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
a big game of chess. Like,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah, that was
I got
good.
you.
I mean, what's funny, all it took him, though, was a couple of drinks. And he's like, y'all are fun. Okay, I want to deal with you. Bingo. so.
So you're gonna buy this? Okay, I got
But
you.
my favorite line actually of this entire episode was when they're talking to Amin, and Terrence tries to do things the proper way. I don't remember what he says to Amin, and Helena's like, just cut it. She's a bitch. Yeah, the bitch gotta go.
The bitch gotta go.
Drinks for everybody.
Right.
Yeah, I love that. That was the line of the night.
So clever.
A bitch gotta go.
Yep.
Oh,
What?
good point to what you just said. CC Freak.
What'd she say?
What if Jude, he does want his father's approval about killing Olivia?
I don't think he's a killer. He's too much of a
Yeah,
puppy.
no.
I just
No.
don't think he's a killer. No.
I gotta agree with you on that.
But I'm what?
The first 2 seasons, Jeremy was the sweetest guy on the show.
I don't know. There's something about him.
Okay.
I don't know.
You never
Derek
know.
was the cokehead
never
at
know.
one time, remember?
He was.
The
Now
womanizer.
Right?
He's but you know what? Here's the thing. There's always in TV and in movies. There's always the bad boy, and then there's the game changer girl that comes along, which happened to be Asha, and all of a sudden they do this 180, and he's just that. Even when he was having his conversation with Asha and saying, "I can't stop thinking about Vegas," it was very just real in him. It wasn't, "I'm Derek Roman and baby, I can't stop thinking about you." I don't know when he became country, but I'm just saying it was just very him, like open and honest. Like I can't stop.
I can't stop thinking about all the wild, passionate sex we have in Vegas either.
Well, yeah, but there's feelings involved. He can have wild,
loves that
passionate
stuff.
sex
No,
with
I'm
so
not.
many different
No,
girls.
I agree that. I definitely agree that. But you don't know what he did. We don't know nothing. Who to trust on the show? Because everybody's turning into
one.
Someone
somebody.
did say that. They just realized that everybody in the show is fake. I don't know who. I'm sorry, but yeah. I mean, everybody just kind of has all these secrets and
Yes.
kind of crazy stuff.
James is doing a great job this season
absolutely.
on the writing, him and his staff.
Yeah.
Big ups to them.
I did want to bring it up, that this actual episode was directed by Billy Woodruff, who is the director for The Perfect Match.
Yes, which is also on VH1.
Yeah, so.
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, that was pretty
Shit, shout out to Cassie. My boo Cassie's in that movie.
Oh, because I was like just a random shout out to some girl.
Like, what you say?
Okay, shout out to my mom.
Hey, Ma.
Just, in the middle of the show. Anyway. Okay, so let's get back to talking about Jude then. I really like the development. I feel like at this point in time, the only real relationship outside of the one established, which is Yelena and Terrence, is Jude and Zero. And it's a really cool direction because it's new for both of them. Mm-hmm. I just like their interaction in general, and I like the massage lady. Really? She really took a picture of it?
He needed to hit her with the phone. That's crazy. Like,
Right.
why would you take a picture? That's, oh my goodness.
Weird. It's weird and creepy.
Right. And
So
especially she had the
invasive.
flash on.
That's stupid.
Right.
She and everybody needs to get fired.
I don't know why I found it so hilarious, because he did all that and dropped the towel, and when he was about to storm off, he was like, "Let me get my towel." Okay, bye. I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, everybody already seen it, but okay. But one of the statements he made, though, was like, zero people
I caught that.
people have been trying to interview me about my basketball, and it's all about my relationship. But, people say any attention is good attention when it comes to the media.
And I'm saying, if that's what's going on right now in your life, what else do you expect them to talk about? You just came out openly and
You brought that on you.
Right. Surprised everyone.
What do you expect them to be talking about? That is big news. You dropped a bomb, So I think he was being irrational. He was having a very selfish moment at that point. And I don't think he realized it's not just him. Like, he just outed Jude, So
Yeah.
both of you guys are in this situation. But I will say this. I like how Jude approached the situation and how he
Yes.
dealt with it.
Yes.
The first time, it wasn't like an emotional thing for him. He was very just, here, this is about us. Let's just deal with it moving forward. So.
And with that said, though, too, he even admitted this whole time I've been so in my own side of the story that I didn't really realize how this outing thing was going to affect you, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Progress.
This is nice.
We
This
see
is nice.
that relationship dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
And I liked how Zero was like, this is for that Instagram.
And click.
Yeah. It was cute, though. I thought it was a really cute moment.
Can we touch on that for a split second? Like, okay, social media plays such a big part in relationships now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's like, is it a bad thing if you don't post anything on social media?
No,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. But for this particular reason, he's a celebrity and people are buzzing about whatever. So for him, I think it's useful in that sense to be like, okay, you want to talk about me?
Let me
There
give
you
you
go.
something. Yeah.
I'll give you.
Okay.
Let's give him something to talk about. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, y'all said everything. I mean, you know what? I like the way their story is developing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it seems really real, like how it would happen in the real world. He comes out, he's not too sure on how people are going to take it. He falls back and says, I don't want to do this, or I shouldn't have done it.
Right.
But then he's like, okay, well, this is what I really want, so let me try and work it out. So
Would have been cool if they would have actually posted that selfie on Instagram.
That would have been really cool. Maybe they'll post it tonight. James. Trying to help you out, bro. No. But anyway, oh God, what was I going to say? Darn. Twice tonight, guys. Twice.
We didn't talk about Elena and not Derek, but your boy. Terrence.
Or the
Ish. We talked about them, sort of.
I mean, not really
The deal, the play, the... Oh, I know what I was going to say. Last thing to wrap up Jude, Zero, however you like to label them, is not that this show is all about morals or anything, but one thing they could do is if you're going to be a public figure and it's such a big deal to people that you're gay, which it shouldn't be, it's your personal life, that's why it's called personal, now you are the spokesperson.
Advocate. Yeah, there you go.
For whatever athletes or just in general, whatever the case may be. I don't know. That's a whole nother show. But that was all I wanted to say. Let's get back to the topic you guys are talking about.
Okay, so
We can talk about Raquel. That was fun.
Well, since we are on a topic of relationship and love, I do see this Bo and Kyle thing coming together.
Yes.
And Miguel.
You see Miguel for the first
Miguel.
time, right?
We finally saw Miguel.
But now what we should have done was taken a screenshot of that picture and then go back to season 1 and be like, is it the same boy?
Miguel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I do think Miguel did hit the nail on the head when he said what he said.
He said you love her, but I don't know.
Tú sí la amas.
Oh,
You love her. Yeah.
Yeah.
You love her.
And, at first when he first started saying Spanish, speaking Spanish, to Bo, I was like, wait, does Bo understand? Does he speak Spanish? Is he Latin? I don't know. But you know what? I saw them together like season 2. I was like, they're perfect for each other. I'm glad that they're starting to go in that direction, especially since the other week they dropped that whole bomb about Kyle saying, I've never had love and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, me neither. I'm like, you about found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was really cute to see them, try to do that whole family thing or take care of a child together.
Yeah.
And then I just feel like Miguel was just playing with them the whole time.
It was hilarious.
definitely.
Yeah. Where'd he go? The West, Tandori?
Tandoori.
Yeah.
to get some curry.
Where'd you get the money?
How did he run out that door so quickly?
I don't know. Kids are smart.
Oh my goodness.
But it's nice to see that Raquel's getting some action.
That San Diego trip, I think, was much needed.
But I wanted to see more of it. Who is this dude? And is he really good for her? That's what I want to know.
Curious to know if it's something they'll open up about later on, but I don't know. They were a little. They barely touched on it, so I don't know if they're gonna focus on it.
Well, she did spend the night, so
She did.
That she did.
Well, I'm just happy Raquel's getting some kind of action. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who didn't get any action was Pete this episode.
Poor Pete. He doesn't know what to do with himself right now.
He's feeling so much guilt.
Yeah.
he was hooping. He was on the court.
Yeah,
he was hooping.
I was gonna say it was nice to see him in action. The whole game in general, it was a nice game. Dance-wise, okay, so
Love the dance.
last season I was actually there when they were filming that, so it was interesting because they did all the shots of the dance sequence over and over again, minus the chalk. So they went through all the actions, even the end, without it. And then at the very, very last take, at the end of the day, they're like, all right, let's do this. And it was interesting because all the girls were like, we've never done this with chalk before. We don't know what it's going to look like. It could be terrible, and we have no idea, but we only get one shot to do it. And I was like, girl, go ahead.
It looked really good. I really enjoyed that dance. It was simple, very clean. I loved the white, and then the splash of color. I think, even on like the last show we saw, that we were complaining a little bit about Ash's dance.
I actually liked
without
Ash's dance
theatrics.
better.
Okay, I will say this. I watched the dance again because I watched the episode again. I was like, you know what? Okay, maybe I was a little hard on them. It was a great dance. It was. It was. I just, in my mind, I was thinking all these like theatrics and when everything kind of just went.
But it's Elena's fault.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. But this dance, I thought was really, really, really good.
And all the girls looked so good in white.
Yeah, they
And
did.
their little booty shorts. I loved it.
It reminded me of the color run. At the end, you finish and they throw all the color. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Yeah.
So wait, real quick question. So that was the quote unquote all-star game. Do we know the purpose of that? Was that just pure entertainment.
It
Just
was a pickup game, right?
Pick up celebrity
It
game.
was a celebrity game.
Yeah,
she
something
said.
like
Like a
that.
pickup game, probably like to raise funds or for purpose or something like a.
It was just so we could say shirts versus no shirts, and that's it.
I ain't mad
So
at
let me
it.
ask this
I
question.
ain't mad at it.
With
Derek.
Terrence and Elena being able to own the venue now, so what does that leave the owners, and can she fire Asha?
No, I don't think she can do that because it's like a landlord, right?
Okay,
You can
okay.
either allow someone to rent out the space or not, but if you rent out the space, it's under certain conditions. So maybe she could
They'll
have
find
her
a
fired.
loophole in there.
Or maybe it can be like, yeah, we want the Devils to play here, but Lionel needs to stay outside.
Yeah.
I hope that now Terrence can go back to Derek and they can make up. Now, like, you know,
yeah.
Let's talk
Yes.
about that a
Yeah,
little
with the
bit.
conversation that Derek had with Asha, because he was just saying, oh, man, that's my best friend, and I will never forget that.
I was waiting for Asha to be like, you never know. Sometimes people do things, but I don't think that Terrence was gonna actually get rid of you or something. But I
She
don't
was
know.
too busy in her own head thinking about German.
about that murder.
Yeah.
She got a body on her, especially when it was her fault and she was cheating.
Sure.
Oh my god.
She got
So
two
mad at
strikes.
Asha. He's not an Asha fan right now. But no, I do think that I do see them making up. I want to know who's gonna kind of push him in that direction.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I just don't see them. This can't be it for them. You
It
know.
can't.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
I can see Terrence actually being the man, like, look, man, it was wrong, but I actually got the deal done. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm reading comments, guys.
Oh, okay. Well, hey. Yeah, I mean, what's her name? Lionel.
Yeah.
Lionel got to go.
The bitch has
the
to
bitch
go.
gotta go.
See, I'm cleaning it up for you over here. You said clean it up.
No, and that's a quote. That is a direct quote from the television show.
I mean, yeah, because I don't know. I don't know. But
So you didn't feel sorry for her at all at any point during
no,
this episode?
sorry, not for her or Asha.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right. Tell him, CC Freak. Asha is an accomplice because she knows about it. It was premeditated, and it was because of her.
Someone says they don't think that Asha can choreograph. I can't agree with you.
No, I like that. I like
I
that.
can't. I think she could choreograph.
Yeah, I think she
Yeah.
can too.
Jelena grew up in the hood,
I
and
just
Asha
think-
grew up in the burbs.
No, but I think it's the reverse. When Asha choreographed, her choreography was a little bit more street. When you see like tonight's episode, that was very much dancey, like dance team dancey. So that's a little bit more technique.
I do think Asha brings a little more flavor.
Exactly.
Like, you see the movement, and then she's also very, very good with like turns and spins, and like you know,
Yes.
she's very, very acrobatic. So I think she's really good. But
I concur. Okay, so finishing up Pete, tell me if I took this wrong or I missed something, but when he went in to visit Oscar, one of the things Oscar said to him was, remember that one time it wasn't for you, you'd still be laying there, beer belly, messed up with my
belly.
wife.
Right.
And I was like, wait, wife like Lionel because she's your present wife and you slept with her
I think
too?
it's Lionel.
Or
Is it Lionel?
somebody else?
I think it's Lionel he's talking about.
He could have smashed one of his early wives when he was a player.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because maybe, because who is Jude's
And that's-
mom?
Good point.
Good.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
She's coming.
James, we figuring out the Rubik's Cube to your show, buddy. We're figuring it out. That was a good one right there.
Saying.
Right.
So I don't know. That's why I was trying to figure out if that's something
Right.
also too. Maybe Pete's trying to keep a secret, which is why he jumped out of his chair so fast and popped
he
him one.
decked
He
him.
decked
Yeah.
him.
That's
Wow, you got me over here really thinking now.
Yeah.
But
That
it
was
was
a good one.
it was good to see Pete do something, right? I mean, obviously he was trying to be the man about stuff, but I feel like he's been very passive about the situation, and some of the passiveness comes from guilt. Like he's too busy feeling guilty for himself and feeling like, oh, it's my fault that this is happening. It's my fault. Just it happened. Whatever. You're guilty or not guilty. Now man up. Now take action because Sloan's wearing the pants because she caught you doing your deal with Terrence and Elena, and now you're like, uh-oh. And she's just calling all the shots.
Yeah, what I don't understand about Sloan though is how does she always get trapped in these weird situations?
Because
Like,
she's too sensitive, and she's
my thing is like, isn't there a process you have to go through to be under
Oscar's
protective?
everywhere.
I guess
He's everywhere. He
Oscar's
owns
just
everyone.
you know.
co-signed you.
He's a very powerful man. That's the scary part. You never know.
I guess.
Well, now Sloan's locked up on a murder charge.
I don't think she should have gone. I mean, under protective custody. Yes, I do, but I think she should have had Pete somewhere in the mix with her.
Exactly.
But that's the thing. She's too busy being ticked off at Pete, and then the fact that not only is she like Pete obviously was busy high or drunk or something, not realizing what he was doing during that era of his life. So him not knowing he's stepping into a hotel where he was cheating on her with.
Right.
Yeah, so he's not realizing why he's feeling all the wrath of Kimberly Elise.
Yeah, but she needs to be able to, she needs to separate that, because we're moving forward and you're still kind of harboring these ill feelings. Not to mention, that's a total distraction from what's really going on.
Right.
And so, like, I'm pretty sure if she'd maybe pay attention to some certain things, she might have picked up on some other clues from beforehand.
Right.
Yes.
You know, I don't know, but I just kind of think she needs to focus, or she needs to let go of that's the
But why
past.
have they not talked about it? We're hearing her talk about it with some random police. You don't even know this woman. You're opening up to her about your personal life.
Yeah.
Talk to your boo about it. If it's still a thought in your mind, or if it came across your mind in the hotel, excuse me, ma'am, need a moment with my man.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what
Let him
I'm
know.
saying. Like, talk to your man. He needs to be a little more involved. Like, he needs to be there with her. Like, you know, that, to me, having that support system and there's someone there that's an extra pair of eyes looking out for you, that's a good thing. You being alone someplace, that's nothing for you.
Yeah, and he should have definitely knew he should have knew that the hotel was on
Right.
for sure. No
He's
matter
a
how drunk or
stupid
high.
guy.
See, but also too, going back to my whole thing, which I think we talked about earlier this season, was the fact that I felt like Sloan let Pete back in really easily. And I get that it's the love of your life, your soulmate, and when you forgive somebody, it's hard to hold back. But I don't feel like Pete has had to work his way back in her life, like earn her trust
You did
again.
say that. You did say that.
It went from I hate you to I love you to I'm gonna cry, and then all of a sudden they're together and they're happy.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's certain things when
They need to
somebody
take some
messes up,
counseling.
there's certain things that you need to do to earn that person's trust again. Whether it's for cheating or something else, it's just the point. Like, you broke someone's trust, you gotta fix it. You can't just put a Band-Aid on it and it goes back to normal.
I agree with you in that sense. I do think they obviously need to take some go have some counseling sessions or something. You know.
Right. That's a lot bottled up.
I don't trust nobody on the show. I don't know what's gonna happen with anybody.
Real Talk says Sloan doesn't learn. I thought she learned after she left the envelope with the evidence against Oscar on her desk. Dumb.
And that's another thing too. Omi Egg says she shouldn't have confronted her about working with Oscar at the moment. I agree.
Yeah, she should have just left.
Why didn't
Right.
you just say, wait, you're working with...
Especially if you know for a fact.
Well, are you talking about with the police officer?
Yes.
She had a gun. She went to walk and the police officer was like,
But that's after she told her, like,
oh.
you're
That's what I'm
working
saying.
with
Why
him.
would you... If you know in the back, you just seen this picture...
You don't even say nothing.
Shut up.
Just
and
leave.
then
Yes.
Get out.
I'd be like, you know what? I gotta
Something at
pee.
home.
I gotta go.
Boom.
I will say this though, Asha is a lot smarter with dealing with those kinds of things, because when
'Cause
she
she's a
saw
natural cheater.
that what's his name was stalking her, she didn't say anything. She was just like,
Yeah, but that's when you get up and leave too. You're like, baby, you know what? I need to go get some tampons. I'm gonna go to the drugstore. I'll be right
You're
back.
lying. You're lying. Lay back down.
"Where you go, girl?"
That's
Just
when you
grab her
leave
by
when
the-
he's sleeping. You're like, baby, I'll be right back.
Well, we see what's gonna happen next week. It's going
Yeah.
down with him and
It's
Derek.
going
Rabbits and foxholes and something. I don't know what weird line he used to
he
push.
said you go down like a rabbit or something like that.
Okay, I mean, I know this is not predictions, but you see the moment where he pushes Derek. I'm all, okay, so Derek's like 2 feet taller than you and full of muscles, and you just pushed him and he went flying across the room into a glass case.
That's all
Crazy.
that anger and passion build up. Just like, I've been waiting to do this.
Yes.
You know.
Crazy got tons of strength from you. Crazy.
I guess. All right, guys. So, is there anything that I left out this episode? Because I have a few videos I want to show for news and gossip, and I want to make sure I have time for that. But at the same time, if I left something out, feel free to tweet at me or any of these other lovely folks. Folks? Yes.
Floats.
Okay. Anyways, you get what I'm talking about. Yes, no, thoughts? Did I leave something out?
Pushing.
Cool. Let's get into some news and gossip then. Yes.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So I try to do things in themes-ish. I don't know if this is really a theme, but there's a lot of dancing going on in all these videos. So this is a little bit TBT of Logan when she was in the Bratz movie. And this is her little teeny bit of a solo for Gratitude.
To feel some gratitude. Gratitude. On my gratitude. Show me what you got, baby. Attitude.
Get it? Your dance.
Come on, just say that.
It was silly.
It's not a attitude. Show me what you
Okay, we can cut the video. Anyways, I just thought it was funny and it was cute. And it's one of those things where I'm sure she had an amazing time, but sometimes when you're older, you go back and you watch and you're like,
What is that? No, she did great.
anyway, so that's one dance clip. The next one I have, I believe, is going to be with Kat Bayless. Is this one? Okay, so this is part of her demo dance reel, but she's singing like a music video. And
Okay, Kat. You better get
But
it.
wait, I'm sorry. How many men do you have dancing around you right now?
That's very Kylish.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just men all over her.
You
She
get
is
it,
a
girl.
very focused and determined woman.
Oh, that she is, and very
Salute
talented.
And shout out to Kat.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And this last video is McKinley dancing on set because just cause. I'm all, ooh, honey, we need to work on your hammer. Oh,
Get it.
get the typewriter. That was for you, ladies. That was all for you. You go home at night, you dream about that, okay?
It was interesting. I actually got to see. Have you guys seen the movie Brotherly Love?
No, not yet. It's on Netflix. I'm gonna watch it.
It is on Netflix. You should watch it because Logan is actually in that movie also. She does a really good job. So yeah, you guys check it out.
I think I remember talking about that actually once in an interview. We have one picture, just one picture, if we can pull that up.
Ooh.
So I thought this was hilarious because last season they did this whole promo where they're naked. Oh, sorry,
Cameron's
Cameron.
not happy.
Sorry, men. But the point of it is, they do all these poses nude with the basketball covering their miracles and blessings. And I thought it was interesting that Adam and Rob have a basketball covering their rear ends, right? Why is McKinley showing crack? Why are you the only one trying to show booty crack?
I don't know.
I was like, okay.
We had to cover some stuff.
His booty ain't that big. It ain't that big.
Yeah.
Crack is whack.
That's not a tattoo, right?
No,
okay.
I seen the close-up version of that picture, and it's
Okay.
booty. Okay. And I was like, why didn't somebody tell him to lift the ball?
He got long arms. That's what it is.
Is that what that is? Anyways.
I ain't totally mad at it. Hello.
Anyways, so that's what I got for news. It's nothing newsy. We do have, keep tuning in if you're watching our show because we do have guests lined up. Sorry we didn't have anybody tonight, but we definitely have somebody for episode 9, episode 10. I'm working on a few others. So yes, hopefully they're coming.
Tune in.
Great.
Tune in, guys.
Yes. Oh, and just tweet at them. Be like, yo, come back to AfterBuzz. You tweet at all of them and let them know.
So what you waiting for? Get on the show.
Exactly. All right, so why don't we get into predictions?
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
I like how funky that is.
All right, predictions. Sorry, I'm trying to read everybody else's predictions. Now is your chance to tweet your predictions. We have a little bit of a delay with our hashtag on the computer, so tweet them now. We'll talk about our predictions, and hopefully we can get into some of your guys'.
Yours, yeah.
So I'm gonna start with you since you were
Okay.
just smiling and
since
ready
I'm here?
looking. Yeah, why not?
Well, I think since Asha has now found out that German is the creep of the year, and we all seen in the next episode that he is gonna try to hurt Derek. She's going to eventually leave him and the love story will continue. Yeah. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Prediction: German is on steroids.
Right.
Roid rage.
Exactly. And I also think that Kat is going to fall in love with Bo. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
They already love each other. They're just in denial.
Right. So yeah.
I think those are good predictions. For me, I do still think that Sloan has something to do with this Olivia at the groundbreaking ceremony. I think we're going to learn more about that. Mm-hmm. I also am curious to know a little bit about this baby mama that's coming in the picture.
Oh,
Hello.
yes.
Terrence, what you been up to? Huh? Huh? Yeah.
Because they've been together for how many years?
They did have that break though, remember?
Well, not that long ago. Did you see how big she was?
She's
She was
ready.
like
She's
Jude.
about to drop.
But it did look like a very fake looking baby. So I was like, is there a basketball in there? Is that just a trick? And like, I don't know, she's going to pop the ball out and be like, JK.
She told the wrong person because Yelena ain't having it.
That's true.
Okay.
Well, as soon as the baby mama, as soon as Yelena talks to Terrence about the baby, I'll say this: make sure you go back to your church scene with Jude and Zero smashing in the church.
Oh, wait, so yeah, okay, they were no, but that still wasn't
It don't
9 months
matter. You
ago.
smashed the homie.
They were homies. They've never been homies. They
Well,
still ain't homies.
it's just a guy
made
thing.
teammates.
Yeah, whatever it
Technically,
is.
he's not even
not
into women. So,
obligated.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't. Listen. Okay, so predictions. Don't trust nobody.
That's
on
advice.
this show.
That's advice.
Nobody trusts nobody on this show. I really, you know what? I don't really have a prediction because I don't know where it could go because everybody's on call right now. Like I've got my, I don't know. I couldn't tell you because everybody's a suspect right now. Sloan did kill her. Maybe Derek could have dig some dirt. Maybe Jude. I don't know. Something's gonna happen big. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't think right now.
I think that
I don't know.
I think that Jackson's gonna get himself involved in Lionel again.
And Pete gonna beat his ass.
No. It's either one of two things. Either he's playing everybody and acting like he's whooped, and he's playing Yelena and Terrence and everybody. He's the one who's got the money. He could swindle everything out from everybody.
That's 3 for you today. That's 3. I'll give you that one. That was another good one right there.
Or she'll just break his heart again.
Yeah, because power of the vagina ain't that much powerful when you a man like that.
So that's what. Yeah, it was too easy for me. That was just too easy.
So wait, you think that he has something up his sleeve?
Oh, absolutely.
Everyone has something.
Guys with that much money.
Heck yeah.
So then maybe he's really not trying to partner up with Terrence and
Maybe he wants to buy the team.
Like
wants
he's
to
like,
get
hey,
himself.
Yelena, Terrence, that's an amazing idea. Thank you for the idea.
you.
I'm gonna take it. I'm a
Right.
piece.
And I'm gonna get her a piece.
Yeah.
That
Definitely.
too.
Yeah.
Because
I
leave it
think
to a dude.
I think that's smart. I
Damn.
think that makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
that does make a
You
lot
know
of
what?
sense.
I
That's a
mean,
good
Maybe not to
Damn.
mention the biggest, the hardest, I guess the best way to burn somebody is to gain back their trust.
And then burn
And
them.
then burn them.
How you
Yeah.
something never.
Bigger than
I don't do those type of
No,
things.
you said that's how I feel from the islands right
I was gonna
there,
say
right?
she is from the
I was
island.
like, work. See how Rihanna did. Like, come here, Chris. All right, now go, Chris.
We're not going there. We're not going there.
Wow. All right, guys. So let's see what you guys are saying in the hashtag before we end it. Too much trickery on this show, but that's what makes it good.
Right.
Superman, see you up there.
Wait,
Sanaa Williams.
Wait, what happened?
Pete's gonna turn
To Clark Kent and save the day.
Wishful thinking. That would be amazing. I wish they would just make a joke. Reference a joke about Superman. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, it would be.
Just
Or Sloan
'cause.
come out like you set it off with the gun, like, yo, whoa, whoa, whoa.
With the braids and everything.
Cyanide, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong.
Cyanide, I believe.
Agrees with me that Sloan has something to do with the body moving. So,
See, Real Talk says she's not pregnant. I don't care what nobody says. Hey, high five right through the camera. I agree. So stupid. So stupid. Zero backstory prediction. Ooh, I'd like to see who his parents are and what's going on with all that. Because, you know, even Adam said when he was our guest that somebody doesn't become that much of a sociopath unless there's something that's happened to them in the past.
Well, he did say that he was adopted in the
that's
like in
right.
season
right.
1, I believe.
And he
Maybe
said we
another
wouldn't
gay
learn
lover.
about his
Another
past.
gay lover is gonna come start something with Jude. He like, oh, you could be out with him, but you kept me in the dark. See you next week, everybody. It's like, I'm saying
We need one healthy relationship, just one.
it's
Just
gonna
one
be
show.
Kate. Kate's done with the thought, and then she's gonna
Kyle.
do the movie and marry Bo.
Sure, why not? All right. Well, anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us again. We had a blast talking with you, and if you are on iTunes, you can always give us yes, that's 3 of those for you. 3
I was
tonight.
getting ready to go back there.
You can give us comments down there, and also please be sure to find me on YouTube at Boys in Beauty with me. Yeah, that's all you need to know. Anyways, I'm that's me. Okay, I'm done. That's what that means. I'm done.
I'm Lauren, and you can catch me at That Chick LC on Instagram and Twitter.
All right, guys, you already know. Find me, Janeisha, on all social medias at Janeisha_Miss VI.
Cameron Penny, catch me at Cameron Penny.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we will see you next week. Mwah. Keep tweeting. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.